1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. So this is just filling time while I find the video so that I can then put up ads for it. Do that with me. Okay, and we're up and running. Just want to hoist one more ad out into the abyss. Okay, let's start. It might help if I'm actually looking at my own screen rather than at the video.
This is a true story.
Yeah, Rochelle, you keep saying that. I'm dubious. Methinks the storyteller lady person doth protest too much. No idea what we're doing. Going to headquarters, apparently.
What's the matter? Well done. Well done.
All the reports we can do. Whoa! Hi. I can't remember which one of these is for story mission. It's this one.
Op details are as follows.
I just want to have a mountain fortress. I can't possibly need one. You didn't miss anything, you just missed me running towards headquarters. And apparently Ruz has a mountain fortress, which we're going to take down. But that's literally all that's happened. Yeah, though we don't actually have to watch out for cannon fire, do we? Because nothing can harm us, we're invincible.
That's all. Vandergan, move
There's
out.
only like a Valkyria Chronicles game where you die like normal humans do. You also missed Rochelle saying, "This is a true story." Because I believe her less and less every time she says that.
There's been movement in the Jutland army. I've obtained information that they will attack Kovaltis.
They're getting close.
It will become a strategic point, where we can display our might to the major powers. I knew they would come someday, but this is sooner than I expected.
Gustav, take command.
I was hoping you'd say that. Leave it to me. Then again, we could work together. How about it, Maxine? After taking the trouble to upgrade your augmentations, aren't you just dying
I want to
try
see what
them out?
Rochelle's sources are,
Your
because it seems like her only
Very
source
well.
is
We entrust you both with
like
the defense
a
of
friend
Kovaltis.
of her mother's or her
Yes.
grandmother's.
I am honored
And like that's no way for a professor of history to be conducting her business.
Whatever you please.
Keep those beasts
I
at
want
bay
proper
until the
academic
sun
sources
sets
and
over
primary
Kovaltis.
sources.
Come nightfall, death itself will sing its dirge.
Oh my. Now we really can't afford to lose.
This battle shall be the blow which brings Jutland to heel. Proceed with caution.
God, Darren DePaul has a nice voice. I want to run my fingers through its hair, and it's just a voice. DePaul doesn't even have hair. Her students are just like, why are we hearing so much about how Amulet hated vegetables? That doesn't seem relevant to anything.
Presenting Princess Ophelia, reporting for duty.
But here we are,
I'm
nonetheless.
sorry to be so late.
We've been briefed. We'll prepare immediately.
Hurry.
Right.
Phoebe! Must be hard juggling royal duties with soldier stuff.
Nay, that was not the problem.
Oh, it wasn't?
'Twas my king father again.
He's still trying to stop you from fighting the good fight? Guess he's gotten even pushier since the Valkyria.
In the past, just a tiny Rochelle
had a
talking to her
conversation
mother,
short
being
to
like,
I
what were
hated
things
doing
like
things
during
my
the
father,
war
let alone
between
my
us
king.
and Jutland? And her mother's just like, they were so anime. Back then, we were all weeaboos.
Godot,
Sir,
don't approach the others again. Apologies. I just feared the 5 of you were making a grave mistake. That's none of your concern. Stay out of our business. You've been warned. Now go.
Yes, sir.
May 12th. The operation to capture Kovaltis commenced. Vandergan's mission? Annihilate the enemy's main force.
And that really does seem to be based on Squall, like the personality, the belts. Mostly just those things. The appearance, actually. Some bad coffee.
I'll draw the main unit's attention. When our wolf pack appears, the pleasure of putting them down is all yours.
Right.
Jeez.
Just going to
It's
read
on
that
until
out for anyone
nightfall, huh?
watching
Better take care
later.
not to force them into
When VC
retreat
plays
before
those
things
games.
get
In
interesting.
those days, child, it was considered good sense to wear stilettos on the battlefield. So many good soldiers were lost due to broken ankles. So many people received wounds to their thighs because they were wearing fucking petticoats into battle.
Let's do this. This looks easy enough.
Here's an interesting tale. I've been looking at promotional material for Valkyria Chronicles 4.
I don't like this.
And I've been trying to figure out like where, like in fantasy world terms, the main characters are meant to be from. Because they're apparently part of the Edinburgh Army, which suggests that they're like British. But like their names are all French. Like what the fuck, Valkyria Chronicles? Oh god, you're right. They are probably like French Scots from the old Alliance themed country. Or like French people serving in like a Scottish army.
Light 'em up. All right. Come on, don't be so serious.
Be gone.
Light 'em up. The battle's going our way.
Give me a moment.
Commander down. Let's
Tell me if that's better.
Rest in peace.
Don't underestimate us. Light 'em up. Incoming. Watch it.
Farewell.
Don't be so serious. Let's end this.
This will settle it.
Excellent. Nobody would want to miss the smooth, velvety sound of my voice. This voice was given to me by Velvetor herself. That is why she no longer speaks.
Terribly sorry.
Who's next?
Serve the enemy.
Something's coming. Keep it up. Push the enemy. Keep it up.
Study this.
I feel like this game has undergone like a sudden difficulty spike. Not enough to make it actually difficult, but enough to make it slightly more awkward than it was.
Don't be so serious. Something's coming. You ready? All
Was a
right,
worthy
let's do
fight.
this.
Rest in peace.
No match for us. Come on, don't be so serious. You're so weak.
Failed retreating enemy. Yay, war crimes.
Constant vigilance.
The problem with video game soldiers committing war crimes is present in Final Fantasy Type 0 too, because a few parts ago, like, it had the characters casually like murdering scientists,
Rest in peace.
and that's a war crime, guys. Those aren't combatants.
Onward to victory.
No match for
The
us.
UN frowns on people stabbing scientists.
Constant
Begin the lesson.
Serve the enemy. Taste my blade. I must be lost.
Incoming. What's next?
Taste
Begin
my
the lesson.
blade. Constant vigilance.
down.
Constant vigilance.
I'll show you.
That's true. Fiery Blood Country is a hellish place.
Incoming! Watch it!
Don't be so serious.
Keep it up! They're attacking from a distance! Push through!
Yeah, like approximately 6 minutes after I started that game, you have apparently acquired a Go Tigers shirt and baseball cap.
In the name of justice. 'Twas a worthy foe. Power comes from within. 'Twas a worthy foe.
I feel like the game is trying to add difficulty by just making everything a damage sponge.
'Twas a worthy foe.
I also like that. I think we need more games, and especially more JRPGs, about bad guys.
Farewell.
Taste my blade.
I've got you back! Watch it! Got you back!
Don't look
It's like
away.
how we all sort of relate to Grand Moff Tarkin a little bit.
You should have studied us.
Push them back! Who's next?
Yeah. To arms.
You ready? Keep it up!
Stay alert.
Taste my blade. Constant vigilance.
Take cover! All right.
Constant vigilance.
Keep it up! Take cover!
Stay alert.
They're attacking from a distance!
Constant
cover.
vigilance.
Let's get it on!
Taste my blade.
I won't go easy.
The tides are turning.
Commander down! Push them back! This'll do it.
In the name of justice.
Oh, don't be so serious.
Light them up, damage!
I'd use my rocket launcher, but since that's like the only weapon that can damage Maxim,
Constant vigilance.
because he'll just block or dodge everything else, I can't really.
I despise it.
Take cover!
Taste my blade.
I despise the Empire.
On a search.
Serve the enemy. I despise
Oh,
them.
don't be so serious.
Take cover! Light them up!
All right, let's do this.
Right! Let's end this! All right.
Flowing water.
Take the offensive!
Taste my blade.
You're no match for us.
Point.
Let's begin the lesson.
Onward to victory.
Push through!
Who's next?
Take the offensive!
I'll show you how a real man fights. You're
Observe
so
the enemy.
weak.
Constant vigilance.
Let's
Serve the
watch
enemy.
it! Come
Keep
on,
it
man!
up.
Valkyria Revolution. Come for... Honestly, I mean, mocking this game. Come for mocking this game. Stay for the economic discourse. Which is actually pretty apt, considering that a major plot point in this game is an economic blockade.
Constant vigilance.
Come with me.
Who's next?
Who's next? No match for us. Not done yet. Not done yet. You're so weak. Don't underestimate a soldier. Earthquake. Flowing water. Not done yet. Not done yet. Not done yet. Earthquake.
In the name of justice. Let's begin the lesson.
No match for us.
Let's end this! All right.
Gameplay reluctant to let me through that door.
Let's take him out.
Yeah, for all the talk of his economic blockade, like, this country seems plenty rich.
Mission complete.
As expected.
Phew. First half of the battle's over, huh? If it goes as planned, the main enemy unit that's fighting ours right now should be falling back to the fortress.
Once we've confirmed as much, we'll execute a pincer attack with the main army.
Then we devour the entrails of the Empire. What a beautiful plan.
I wonder how they are faring.
All we can do is wait.
However, Ruse's army did not retreat. Abandoning their fortress, they confronted Jutland's main force in full. It became a vicious battle where both sides were forced into attrition. Hour by hour, time had passed.
That's bad coffee. Tastes like death. Yeah, that was vivid imagery. I don't know who said that because I can't tell any of these characters' voices apart, but whoever it is has a career in poetry ahead of them, I'm sure.
What's the matter?
Jeez!
Well done.
The true plot twist of this game is that it's a it's a Wallace and Gromit game. I think the real question is, why were Wallace and Gromit so... Well, Wallace, Gromit could take it or leave it, I think, so keen on cheese? Who were they? What did they see? It's a mystery that I doubt this game is going to solve. I mean, cheese is lovely, so I can understand why Wallace would want so much of it.
What are our orders?
The anti-Valkyria squad will hold position. The brass says if this battle gets drawn out, we may need to be wary of the Valkyria.
Bah! If that wretched Reaper's coming, then let it come.
Can't wait to try this.
Alright, VC here providing us with the deepest Wallace and Gromit lore.
Yes, sir.
I understand our orders.
How do I feel about the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer? I am delighted by it.
Right now, the main army needs to be
I think...
ahead of theirs. And we have our
I mean, Riku's new outfit is a lot less ridiculous than his old one, but more to the point, like, the Toy Story Monsters Inc. and Tangled Worlds look really good. And Toy Story and Monsters Inc. were entirely unexpected, so I'm interested to see what the remaining worlds are. By my count, there should be about 4 more yet to be revealed. Maybe 3 if they limit themselves. It's looking good. I will probably Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 as soon as it's released.
Same way, Princess. I'd much rather be helping out.
Just so.
Bad guys? Where?
That's...
Shit!
Oh, also, those trailers confirmed 2 more members of True Organization 13. So I think what to, like...
We're under attack. Move to intercept.
Xehanort, Xemnas, Ansem, Zigbar, Syx, Sora, Vanitas, Marluxia. So there's about 5 more yet to be revealed.
Let's do this. Keep an eye on them.
Oh god damn it, I was frozen today.
Keep an eye on them.
From what I gather, they're going for fewer worlds than usual, but with the worlds being much larger and more detailed with like actual NPCs and shit. Which I'd prefer to have like bigger, more detailed worlds and the same amount of worlds, but okay, sure, I'll take it. The worlds are done well enough. There might be. They've done TV show worlds before. There probably won't be, but there could be. It's a Disney property.
The day is ours!
Very vexatious.
Incoming! Watch it!
See, he's blocking everything. This is not how you do a boss fight.
Show's over!
Everyone had a scared jolt in one of the trailers when Ariel shows up, and like for a moment it seemed like Atlantica might be a world, but no, she's just a summon.
Stay vigilant. See how you handle this. Take that.
I'm a prince among paupers.
Watch this. Watch. It's cursed.
Got a bad
Freeze! Show's over! Take this! Kay is ours!
All right.
Got a bad
Freeze!
feeling.
You ready? What are you looking at?
It's curtains!
God, we've been waiting on this guy for like 7 hours and his health is down a sliver.
Show's over! That all you got? Prepare yourself. I'll finish you. See how you handle reinforcement enemies? Stay vigilant. Show's over. See how you handle this.
You ready?
Stay vigilant.
Keep an eye on them.
Stay vigilant. Show's over.
That's true, we would. Because Mark Hamill's already, he's confirmed to be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Keep an eye on handle
this.
They wouldn't have anyone from Stargate, though. At least I don't think so.
Keep an eye on them. All right.
Very vexatious. Swear on my sword. Show's over.
I've said this before, but I'm really interested to see what Kingdom Hearts 3 does for Xehanort, because Leonard Nimoy, obviously, he passed away, and we don't know if his voice acting was done at the time. And if it wasn't, they're in trouble, and I think the only two routes they can go is either casting Jeff Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy's brother, who he's a professional voice actor. He did the voice of Pentamon in Digimon, and also Pentamon's Evolutions. So they could cast Jeff Nimoy and hope he can do an impression of his brother. Or they could cast some other venerable old actor and just go from there. It's like, yeah, Xehanort sounds different now. Sounds like Ian McKellen or something. Charles Dance.
I'll give it my all. Crossing my blades with yours will tarnish them.
I've had enough of blades. Keep an eye on them.
Freeze! Swear on my sword.
You die here, now. On a surge.
What is this? Your conviction is dull yet again. Freeze!
Who's next?
Hold fast.
Alchemy, calm down. Keep it together.
I'll give it my all. Hold fast.
On a surge.
Look what I can do.
Keep an eye on them.
Hold fast.
Keep an eye on them.
Look what I can do.
Show's over.
Just blocking everything.
Keep an eye on them. I'm the prince. You ready? Keep an eye on them. Thanks.
Very vexatious. Stay vigilant.
Prince Laertes, I will repeat myself as often as necessary. We are not your enemy.
Who controls Ipsaria now?
Ipsaria belongs to its people. No one is controlling anyone.
Then, Princess, I will repeat myself in the same manner. Ipsaria has not been liberated. It was invaded by you Jutes.
Invaded?
From the Ipsarians' point of view, the head has only changed from Ruse to Jutland.
This is a misunderstanding. We fought for Ipsaria to grant them the peace and autonomy put to ruin by the Ruzi Empire. As proof, its capital has been
Jutes, the people of Jutland.
And I hear that many Ipsarians wish for the return of their one true king.
Lies! It does not change the fact you hide your invasion behind honeyed words like liberation.
Prince, I believe that liberation means reaching out to each and every citizen. Ipsaria had been exhausted by Ruzi oppression long before we stepped foot in your kingdom. Although your people yearned for freedom, they were drained of the strength to stand up. We only offered a helping hand.
That is hubris, Princess. The Ipsaria of old, its country, its people, was weak.
Christopher Judge. Who does he play in the Disneys?
What sort of king calls
I do like Christopher Judge.
Weak? Have you no faith?
I am no king. I am Grand General Maxime of the Ruzi Empire, a man who has sworn allegiance to Emperor Claudius. But since you believe it so firmly, Princess, answer me. What is this king, this country, this future you see?
I see a king who walks alongside
Did not know
us.
that.
What?
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Is it therefore better to seize power through fear, or to surrender it out of love? A king must lead by example, not by stepping over others. People should look up to him, not be looked down on by him. I envision royalty walking side by side with their subjects. A future ruled by the power of love, not the fear of power.
A fool's errand! Something like that isn't possible!
But it is. I may be a princess, yet here I am, fighting both for and with my people.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, Ophelia.
Hand in hand. I know we can. My prince, please listen to reason.
Stay your tongue!
Your Highness.
Enough, Ophelia. Prince Laertes, Grand General, I don't care who you are. You want to call us invaders? Fine. Doesn't change the fact you stand before me as an enemy.
Hamlet!
And that means I have to cut you down.
My kingdom for a sniper to shoot any one of these assholes.
Take that! I will not deny it! Time to shine.
Get lost!
Woohoo! Now or never!
Who's next? Take this! This comes on. Take this!
I'll show you what I can do.
Got a bad
Stay
feeling.
vigilant. See how you handle this. Take that! Hold this! It's over again.
Bad feeling.
How about this?
Keep an eye on
How
them.
about this?
Yeah.
On a search.
Very
Keep an eye on them.
Think about this. How did this? Keep an eye on them.
I like how being on fire doesn't affect our ability to do anything.
Keep an eye on them. Reinforcement enemies.
Yeah, by the time you get back, we'll probably still be beating up Maxim, since he's just a damaged sink who blocks everything. God damn it, Maxim.
Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them.
Ready or not, here I come. Look what I can do.
I'll give it my all.
What? What?
Watch this. Stay vigilant. The show's over.
Look what I can do.
I'll give it my all. Stay vigilant.
Look what I can do.
I will quit. It's curtains. Keep an eye on them. Can you keep up with me?
What do I do?
Too slow! Break through. Think about this. Only How did this?
Yep, let's go.
Take it out! A weak! Not a chance! It's curtains! Not a chance! It's so what I can do!
Got it
weak.
back? No way.
Watch it! Line them up! Break through! All right.
For your
Thanks.
boo-boo. Yep, let's go.
I will not yield! Stay vigilant. This! You ready? I will not yield! Keep an eye on it. Show's over! How about this?
As predicted, we're still waiting on Maxim. He... give orders.
Don't expect a thanks. Keep an eye on them. It's curtains! Keep an eye on what I can do. See how you handle this.
This stinks.
Captain, it's sunset.
What are you so afraid of?
I'll distract him. Godot, take the squad and join up with the main army. Prepare for the Valkyria. Understood. Come, Princess.
But I...
Go!
Bunch of lamos. Yep, let's go.
Day is ours! Far too lordly to lose.
This will be a cakewalk. Look what I can do.
Look alive.
Oopsies.
Day is ours! Far too lordly to lose. Over and done.
What's the big idea? Yep, let's go.
Far too lordly to lose. Over and done.
Yep, let's go. What's the big idea? Yeah.
Can you keep up with me?
Over and look alive. Look alive.
Come on, guys, it's nearly
To join
nightfall.
the main army. Hurry!
It's curtains!
Oh my, the wolves are back on the prowl. Thanks to Maxime throwing them off the trail, it seems we've bought ourselves some time. Now, my dear Vanargand, I'll be halting you in your tracks a little longer. The night is still young. Let's enjoy it, shall we?
Ice front! Enemy mana weaponry!
They came back?
Our brigade had better not be beaten before we've begun.
No use worrying about it now.
Everyone, weapons free!
I can still smell vodka. I don't even... There isn't any vodka in this room. There hasn't been for like many months.
Mystery by a mile. Next!
Look alive.
It's curtains!
Over and done. Should prove a worthy lot. To lose.
Yep, let's go.
Time to shine.
Here I come.
exile forever! The grass!
Music to my ears.
It's cursed! This is ours!
How did this go?
It's cursed!
Time to shine.
It's curtains! It's curtains!
Sensations.
Show's over! It's curtains!
Time to shine. Not a chance. Keep an eye on Prince among paupers.
The grass! It's curtains! It's curtains! Can you dodge this? The day is ours!
Ready or not, here I come. Look what I can do. Did I do that?
I'm a
The day is ours!
very vexatious.
It's curtains!
On our way.
We did not eliminate all enemies. There's another enemy right over there.
Show's over!
Don't know what they're talking about, game.
You're no match for me.
Yep, let's go. Got a bad
You hate Sarah so much that I thought Sarah was your favourite character. Love Sarah. Love her.
Next.
It's curtains!
Ready or not, here I come.
Look alive.
Look what I can do. Boom!
It's true, she does have adamantium manacles.
I'm a prince.
The day is ours!
Very vexatious. Perhaps you'll prove a worthy rival. Time to shine.
That all you got? Give it up!
I'm the prince.
Show's over!
On our way.
Ah, Sauron. With his jewellery and his stupid tower.
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it?
Honestly, they just keep on coming. We didn't even rejoin the main unit yet.
Well then, what's the plan? Lieutenant, your orders?
You okay there, Fifi?
Everyone, look.
Huh?
What is that?
Guys, you've seen this before. Like, this whole blue Aurora thing turned up the last time. What's her name? Valkyria with the gigantic Bahama Zungas. Showed up.
It's here.
Listen very carefully. I will say this only once.
Here she comes. Now, let's leave the Reaper to her reaping.
Shall we order the whole army to retreat?
And spoil the fun. If we exit stage left before the show starts, our audience may catch wise and clear the theater.
That means...
Keep the vanguard at the front line. As for the rear guard, tell them to retreat quickly, calmly, and quietly.
Is that?
Amulet!
Captain! It's here. All right, Baz. Let's see what this can do.
Retreat! Run away! Everyone, run!
Hans, contact the main army. Have them retreat immediately.
Captain Gronkair.
Hans! Weapons free! All units ready! Destroy the Valkyria!
Let the wind commence your repose.
No,
I will abide by the contract.
I need to defeat that thing. You ready? Out of my way!
Totally to lose.
Show's over.
Hans will live.
No more.
Thanks to me.
On a search. Push them back.
This power is beyond mortal.
Push them back.
Very vexatious.
Keep an eye on them. Let's end this. Stay away.
Look what I can do.
Thank you. Look at this. Keep an eye on.
I will abide by the contract.
That'll work. On a search. Look at this. This isn't good.
Only his flesh wound.
Don't expect it fast. You must hold fast.
Look what I can do.
Keep an eye on them.
Beyond mortal.
Oh shit.
Victory shall be mine.
Destruction is salvation.
Keep an eye on our enemies.
Guys.
Get lost. Who's next?
Very vexatious.
Let the wind commence your repose.
Keep an eye on them.
Here I come.
Well, this battle is actually halfway difficult. That's unusual for this game.
This is my atonement.
Look what I can do. Got a bad feeling.
I swear on my sword.
My cures don't come cheap.
Got a bad feeling.
Fall into the abyssal darkness.
Incoming!
This
Watch
is
it!
trouble.
Take cover!
What's the big idea?
The crash!
Keep it together.
It's curtain!
Incoming! Watch it!
Show's over!
Got a bad feeling.
Show's over!
Death is not a punishment.
Show's over!
Keep an eye on
Do
that.
not resist.
Must hold fast! Curtain!
Take this!
Show's over! Must hold fast! Show's over!
Ready or not, here I come.
The crash!
Hooray, we killed the Leaf.
The Valkyria is getting weaker. Our attacks are working.
Let's go for the kill. Wait! What? We should take our chance.
We only slowed it down. The Valkyria is gathering strength.
Suppressing fire! I'll handle that thing. I've been waiting for you. Once you're gone, I'll be one step closer to the Emperor.
Captain.
Godot, cover Inlet.
We're moving in too.
In fairness, we've been using guns in battle for a while now. Don't know why they don't just use them all the time.
It's curtains! I'll give it my all! Show's over! Show's over!
Keep an eye on
Power beyond more.
No, 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 no,
Take
no.
ours!
Destruction is salvation.
Got a bad
Enemies?
pain, go away.
Incoming!
Do
Watch
not
it.
Look what I can do.
On the bridge.
Show's over!
Let's end this! Push them back!
Oh no!
For your boo-boo.
Push them back!
Where is she?
You ready?
Ready or not,
I'm the
here I
prince
come.
among pawns.
Hear for yourself what a true song is.
Stay away.
The crash!
For your boo-boo.
Show's over!
Keep an eye on them.
It's
Fall
curtains!
into the abyssal darkness.
Yep,
It's
let's
curtains!
go. Got a bad
Show's over!
You need not fear death.
It's curtains!
Keep an eye on them.
It's
You
curtains!
need not fear death.
Get into me and take one.
Curtains!
Keep an eye on them.
This is my atonement.
Show's over!
Light them up. Let's end this.
Show's
You
over!
need not fear death.
Keep an eye on them.
Destruction is salvation.
Can you keep up with me? Show's over!
Keep an eye on them.
It's curtains! Never work!
Enemies of Jutland.
Have at you! Show's over!
Push them back.
Take it out! Victory
You ready?
shall be mine!
Very vexatious. Push them back.
Show's over!
Yep, let's go.
Revive
Nice.
Never pay it out! Show's over!
Vexatious.
Oh gosh, like 1950 something, 1940 something maybe. Maybe the 1930s. It's 19 something.
I'll give it my all.
Let the wind commence your repose. Why don't you understand?
1918 apparently. I was off by a little bit.
Keep an eye on them. Look at this.
This is Providence.
That case, it must be the 18 somethings. I mean, not. Yes, I mean, sorry, I'm getting myself confused. Yes, it's the 18 somethings as you said. So it must be the late 18 somethings is what I meant to say.
The ground. Show's over. Thanks. Keep an eye on them.
It takes place in the same year that the Crimean War took place in real life, doesn't it?
Keep an eye on them. Calm down.
Oh wait, it's just Amulet who's knocked out. Well, I'll go heal him, but right, it's fine, he's not gonna permanently die. 1853, okay.
This isn't good.
Break through. Watch this. That all you got? You ready? Honest. Who's next?
Yeah, there's also just, in general, something weirdly timeless about the setting of this game. It's not like Valkyria Chronicles, where like, you can tell just by looking at it that it's,
Do not resist.
you know, set in the 1930s and 40s. It has that aesthetic to it. This doesn't so much.
Honest.
No, don't harvest my soul, don't harvest soul. Yes, it is set in with a Weeb era.
For your boo-boo. Got a bad feeling.
Come on now. This isn't good.
Got a bad feeling.
I'm trying to.
Thanks.
I will abide by the contract.
This stinks. Hey, what's the big idea?
You saved me. How could this happen?
Ew, this stinks.
Very vexatious. Take this! Who's next?
Now or never.
Dull. On a search. Don't expect a fix.
For your boo-boo. Got a bad feeling. No way.
Get lost!
Do not resist.
No more.
This is open. Keep an eye on this. Come on now. Safe from these solutions.
Go, whoa! You! Ready or not, here I come!
Keep an eye on it.
I will abide by the contract.
Break through.
Well, that was actually a moderately difficult boss battle.
Didn't I?
As expected.
Captain!
No, that's so huge. She must suffer from killer back pain.
It's suppressing our mana. We can't fight like this. We must retreat. We can't retreat. We need to stop it.
Yeah, Ophelia, just sing back at her. Have a song battle. Go all the voice on this shit.
Princess!
Wait, what is she doing? Beepy!
Your Highness, get back!
Enough of this, Valkyria. No more. You are killing allies and enemies alike.
You again. The one born as a mortal child.
What? Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, this is basically her only purpose, to engage in sing-offs with people. Some sweet karaoke action.
Because I must. I guide the foolish masses, who march toward ruin with powers not meant for them, to their rightful place.
Then I will also sing, to my utmost. Your voice may be a deathly dirge, but my heart carries a tune of hope. My song is the music of life itself.
This chant, is it?
The magic of love. The power to live.
Yeah, probably like 6 people died while she was talking about how great her song is.
This song is dangerous.
Her singing.
Why is the singing still in the background when Ophelia is stalking? She can't do both, game.
Hamlet?
Miss Maria.
No, not Goddo. We waited for him. We waited for him for so long.
Cadeau! We did it. Captain.
Cadeau!
We won. We held back the Valkyria.
That's right. We won't lose. Not ever again.
Good. Then that means Jutland will prevail.
Save your strength.
Captain, all of your anger. You'll need that to win this war. To protect this country. To bring Jutland victory. However, don't let that anger consume you. Use your strength to keep our kingdom safe. Thank you. Thank you, Captain. Jutland's future is in your
Oh god, oh, he was too stupid to live.
Jutland suffered a crushing defeat at the Battle of Cavaltis. They didn't take the mountain range, and the main force sustained considerable damage from Gustav and the Valkyria. Professor, what sort of effect did this have on Jutland? It can't have been small.
Indeed. The effects spread beyond to neighboring countries, including the liberated Ipsaria.
You are in pain, are you not?
The Song of Life, was it?
What?
A descendant of my transgressions.
That princess.
This atrocity is all mine.
Then allow me to continue.
So, it really was Miss Maria's voice.
How many times you gonna repeat that? Am already said so.
But it makes no sense.
I know what I heard. It's not a voice I'd ever forget.
This game is making me crave pizza.
On that day, we saw her being taken away by the Empire. After Claudius became Emperor, there were rumors that the women from conquered lands became his concubines.
And that's when we figured Miss Maria was still alive.
We rose up against Ruse to save her, and avenge our friends.
Ever since I heard about the pendant, I couldn't shake off the notion that she had already been killed. If we were unable to save her, we would settle things by avenging her death. At least, that's what I had thought. I don't understand what's happening to Miss Maria.
Hey. I thought some of the lore was just being obtuse, so I didn't mention it before.
What was it?
A few stories mention a human vessel was needed to summon a Valkyria.
What? Are you saying she's being possessed by a Valkyria?
That's a little hard to believe.
Oh, I didn't think this was relevant before, even though it probably always was.
If she's still alive somehow, we need to save her. Nothing's changed.
Where are you headed? What's wrong?
I have a funeral to attend.
Oh, for Lieutenant Villefort.
Him, huh?
He's dead? Then we lost a good man. Even if he was a pain in the ass.
This is a callous statement, but it was good that he died.
Then you shouldn't have said it. He didn't stand in our way.
So what if he didn't? What if he had disclosed everything to the princess? Our pure-hearted princess would put an end to the battle immediately. We must avoid that at all costs.
Solomon.
Hmm?
Godot didn't fault us for our decision. He fought for his country to the very end.
He said everything he did was for the love of his country.
Yeah, like, he knew about your conspiracy.
Why are you two making that face? Violet? Fried?
The princess must be taking it hard. She looked up to him like an older brother or something, yeah?
His death hasn't been made public. The paper focused on the princess's song driving back the Valkyria. Not exactly stretching the truth with that one.
She's still trying to reason with the Prince of Ipseria.
She wants to tell him to join hands with her to defeat a mutual enemy, right?
Not quite. Ophelia wants him to behave like a proper prince.
She asked that? On the battlefield?
Yeah. But the prince wouldn't hear any of it. He actually accused Jutland of invading Ipseria.
We invaded?
Damn, that's pretty harsh.
So that's how he sees it. Interesting fellow.
He maintains his loyalty to the Emperor.
Is there a possibility he's been brainwashed?
Considering how much he's been augmented, you gotta wonder.
Yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at it. After we breached Ipseria's borders, overthrew its government, and instituted a public government of our own. Is that an invasion? You just don't know. Words, they're so difficult.
He looked like a man who wouldn't die, even if you killed him. Indeed. He was a force to be reckoned with.
He was the foundation of our unit, on the battlefield and in our hearts. We must see this through without him now.
We'll have to make do.
Right. For Godot.
Rest in peace, knowing I'll fill the hole you left behind.
Oh, try thinking about the good times you had with him, Fifi.
Nay. 'Tis impossible to do so just now, but... one day...
Admiral Mecklenburg.
Wait, Gustav, your surname is
For
Mecklenburg.
you to be the one initiating the conversation. Well, what can I do for you?
Do you accept how the previous battle went?
Hmm?
The Valkyria. Because of her, you lost many of your subordinates.
Take it easy. Compared to Jutland's losses, it's peanuts. Besides, those soldiers gave their lives for His Majesty. They died with honor. What more could an army grunt ask for? Lighten up a little. Wars are like carnivals, so let's have some fun and enjoy the ride, shall we?
Fun? Your subordinates were senselessly slain.
Look, I get it. I do. But it's all part of the master plan. His Imperial Majesty's plan.
Huh?
More importantly, this is what it means to use the Valkyria. That's the price we pay for a weapon of that caliber.
And you consent to this?
When we die, that's that. Our army, the enemy, you, me, the Emperor, we all end the same. Death is the great equalizer. So the real winner is the one who lives life to the fullest.
This is a true story.
It's not though, is it, Rochelle? This is just what you happen to hear from, like, a string of people in Chinese whispers form.
Meanwhile, an underground paper was distributed throughout Jutland, stating that reports on the last battle were lies.
I've read that document. It's true that the Valkyria was pushed back with Ophelia's song, but the death toll was larger than the press stated. It was very aggressive in tone. Things like the operation was a failure, or that they achieved nothing.
That document spread instantly and largely affected the country's morale. They first directed their anger toward Freet the traitor, namely his column that's been in support of the war.
Well, there goes another job. Public opinion is swayed so easily. Nice to know where they stand, though. I wasn't for it at first either, but there's no stopping things now.
Now that you don't have that job at the newspaper, Freet, you can engage in your real love, swimming.
Parliament was in chaos too. Lindegard claimed the paper was an indictment from within the military and took action.
Councilman, you shall manipulate the masses no more.
What are you referring to?
Reports of your schemes are trickling in from across Europa, such as news of your backroom dealings with a major power.
How very interesting.
I did not spend all that time negotiating for the embargo's peaceful abolition because I enjoyed Ruse's wintry weather. Nor did I earn the Emperor's trust for the pleasure of his company.
I am aware.
Even now I have eyes and ears everywhere. Informants working for world peace, not for shady deals or unscrupulous favors. Though I failed to prevent this war, I intend to end it. With my own two hands if need be.
I remain steadfast in my belief that we should continue the war. As I said in Ipsaria, this is a revolution.
I wonder what His Royal Majesty will have to say about that.
I will follow what His Majesty says. Naturally.
I certainly hope so.
Well, you're gonna get assassinated, dude.
Nothing's malfunctioning. Pretty sure the Valkyria's song didn't leave any nasty after effects.
I see.
Better safe than sorry, though. I'll look into it a bit for you and your squad mates. Because we've got a long way to go in this war.
Please do.
Anyway, things have gotten kind of weird around town. Folks are giving off some bad vibes. Hope it doesn't bite us in the ass.
I noticed that to show that sentiment has shifted, they've made everything slightly desaturated.
Nice.
It seems to be exactly the same weather as usual, just desaturated. In Denmark, everything is just a little less colourful.
What do you want? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? Pretty good, yeah?
What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, that the flag is a huge class. That's a bad joke.
Pretty good, yeah? How about this? See ya.
What's going on?
We have been waiting for you, Hamlet.
Hmm?
I want to introduce you to someone who wishes to enlist.
Oh, for God's sake.
Lieutenant Weebful, at your service.
Oh.
Miranda is my lady-in-waiting. My most trusted bodyguard. She is also Godot's younger sister.
My Ragnite aptitude's in the same class as my brother's. As for my combat skills, I was trained by the Royal Guard's finest.
Good. Then let's move right on to the enlistment test.
Hang on, we're gonna pause while I see what that phone call involved. Hey, what is it? Yeah, I was in the middle of streaming. I've paused it. Yeah, did you need something? Okay, I'll call him as soon as I'm done here. It should be about half an hour. Okay, thanks. Bye. In the future, I will switch off my phone entirely when I'm streaming.
Beauty, Miss Miranda. We'll get along rather ravishingly.
Jeez, sad sack. Too soon. This all right by you, Captain?
Do whatever you want.
Now you're talking. First, some warm-ups. Destroy the targets that I specify in the training grounds. That's all. Easy, right?
What a twist!
Very well. Let's begin.
It was actually Goddo calling them from beyond the grave.
Your Highness, this is Godot's sword. My brother's. Is that all right, Amlet? I can feel him. My brother is with me. Let's go.
It's just a sword, mate. Goddo just calls them like, I'm waiting for you here.
Commencing operation. We're in range. Ha! Day is on!
Next, a mock battle with us.
Bring it on.
Do your best, Lieutenant.
If you have a hard time against those excitable meatheads, you aren't worth considering. Is that clear?
Let's see what you got.
There they
We're in
are.
range. Ha! Day is on!
I won't go easy.
You're gonna get hurt.
Begin the lesson.
Here I go! Nice try!
Let's begin the lesson.
Piss me off.
Let's begin the lesson. I won't go easy. Can't get away now.
Get it on!
I feel like we're getting put in these training sections just to pad out chapters. But there's been one like every chapter for the past 3 chapters now, and they're always the same.
Let's get it on!
I'm going in.
Not done yet!
Can't run away now.
Not done yet! Get it on! Piss me off! Let's do this! Let's do this!
Pretty good.
She's the real deal.
Americans.
I'm blown away.
Does that mean she passes?
Not yet.
Ready when you are.
Give me all you got.
Burn them all! Clean them up! Excuse me.
You'll regret this. That all you got?
Done it.
Take the offensive! Burn them all!
Won't. Well done.
Sneezing is a valid tactic.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's in Portland, isn't it?
Whoa!
Or thereabouts.
She was able to hold her own against that monster.
She's really something else. Now I gotta push myself harder.
Wait, does that mean you want to get even tougher?
Yeah. Got a problem with that?
Not at all. Just means I'll have to try harder too.
At any rate, I'm surprised she could keep up with the captain. Unless he was holding back.
Considering our captain's customary crudeness, to conduct himself that courteously is inconceivable.
True. As a result, we were able to clearly see her real abilities.
No complaints here. Give her a pass.
What say you, Amlet?
That weapon symbolizes the anti-Valkyria squad. While you wield it, you're one of...
Oh, Miranda, you did it! Yes.
All right, let's get it on with a welcome party. To the tavern!
Why not go to my place? There's plenty to eat and drink there.
Hey, you guys. Think of the Situation Room. Stay in the cafeteria.
Oh no, God, there's a ghost. A ghosto. A ghosto. Ghosto.
Brother. Huh? What's up? Nothing. You waiting for those two? I wonder what's holding them up.
Bah! There he goes again, confabulating with Miss Ophelia. Perhaps that peasant ought to be put in his proper place.
I'll go hurry them along.
No, it's fine. Let's get going. Was I too forward?
No.
'Tis strange. Before he passed away, I took for granted how often he protected me. How much I depended on him. Only now do I realize how hard it is to be strong on my own. Until we defeat the Valkyria, we'll never know true liberty. Thus, I wish to find my own strength. For Jutland and Godot.
That's the first time you've ever said anything about stopping the Valkyria. Do you want vengeance for what it did to Godot?
I would be lying if I said revenge had not occurred to me. For when Godot fell, I felt naught but a blinding hatred. By now, I've witnessed many soldiers fall in battle. I used their sacrifices to hold myself upright, to stay motivated. But watching Godot die before my eyes, there was nothing righteous about my anger. Just a selfish intent to kill. However, my vengeful desires are subsiding. Replaced by a newfound determination to fight for my country and people.
That's because you're royalty.
Perhaps.
Not all of us have the responsibilities of a princess to distract us from the pain of loss.
Please wait. It is just as you say. I grew up in a palace, the lap of luxury. 'Tis true, I knew nothing of hardship, let alone how to deal with my emotions.
Are you going to deny your true feelings?
Huh?
I've been thinking about what the prince said, that we invaded Ipsiria. I've also been thinking about what you said to him. It's all a matter of perspective, really.
Just so. I, the liberating princess, he, the invaded prince. Still, why does he reject his crown and countrymen for ruse?
He'll turn up again. When he does, ask him.
And what will you do then?
Protect you, that is all.
Yoo-hoo! Come on, Phoebe! Coming! Everyone's waiting for us.
I'll catch up later. Still want to get in some practice.
Very well. I will let the others know.
For Jutland.
It's getting warmer. Everyone looks like they're enjoying the sun.
It is the best season in Ruse. I would have been able to take you on a trip if we weren't at war right now.
Someday, when we have the chance.
I think that day will come soon.
Huh?
The reason why the citizens are happy isn't only because of spring. It's because our army won the previous battle. Our counterattack is starting. Look forward to it.
I will.
God, you're a terrible spy. She's just wearing a wig. Okay, quick break to get some water and coffee, and then I'll crack on with the next mission. So I'll be back in a moment, and in the meantime enjoy this recording blocked screen. What a beautiful recording blocked screen it is. Back in a mo. I back, motherfuckers. From outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that damn look upon your face. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. At least up until the I will survive part. As long as I have Weetabix, I know I will survive.
Is there something you need?
I don't see how those lyrics relate to Julius Caesar and Weetabix though, which is what the song's about. Like, I mean, Caesar was assassinated in a public place, so changing the lock and making Brutus leave the key, that wouldn't have helped. I mean, the song is all about Roman emperors and cereal, so... I know, lyrics, they're mysterious. We were both ranked second lieutenant, and not just for decoration. Second lieutenant is the lowest rank of an officer can have.
Headquarters sent us a request. Good work. Good work.
I assume by mines disarmed it means mines set off by us running into them. Okay, let's go aid Avaloon.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Vannergan, move out.
Mysterious song.
So it seems. Commencing operation.
No match for me. Too lordly to lose.
Let's begin the lesson.
Let's end this! It's curtains! Child's play.
Don't take your eyes off them.
Damn jutes!
Too slow! Far too lordly to lose.
I'll focus on defense.
Let's begin the lesson.
Show's over! Light 'em up! Can you dodge this? Show's over! Light 'em up! End this!
I won't go easy.
Tiger shot.
Day is ours.
Burn them all!
Begin the lesson.
Missed me by a mile.
That all you got? Who's next?
Let's begin the lesson.
Over and done.
Who's next?
Thanks to me.
Let's do this! Take this!
I'll
Commander
focus on
down.
defense.
Burn them all! Who's next? Push through! All right, I'll murder her.
We'll pull through somehow. We'll work on
Not a
me.
chance.
Let's begin the lesson.
Is that all? Child's play.
The day is ours.
I'll show you how.
I'm the prince among paupers.
Targets, curtains! Show's over!
Over and done.
It's curtains! It's curtains!
Running out of time.
It's not my forte.
This should be easy.
Show's over to lose.
I'll focus on
Show's
defense.
over.
Too slow! It's curtains! Keep it up!
Farewell.
Show's over! Can you dodge this?
We'll pull through somehow.
Show's over!
Show's
Show's over!
Won't take your own time.
Commander down! Show's over! You ready? I'll focus on defense.
Burn them all! Who's next?
We'll pull through somehow.
Let's begin the lesson.
Done.
Take this! Commander down!
Not a chance.
I won't go easy.
Determined to win.
Time to shoot. Show's over to lose.
Push them back! That all you got?
I'll take up my
This is a
brother's
Time to
torch.
shine.
No way.
Ice is happening.
Retreat!
I've got you. Who's next? Burn them all!
Not done yet.
Begin the lesson.
Man!
All's well, thanks to me.
Don't take your eyes
Commander
off
down!
me.
This isn't good.
I'll
focus on defense.
I shall give it my all!
Who's next?
No way.
Get lost!
Thanks to me.
All right.
How wonderful!
Mission complete.
I'm still nowhere near my bro.
Alistair is a chill guy. Chill guy.
Is there something you need? So it seems.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Let's do this.
This should be easy.
End this! Who's next?
I won't go easy.
Take it all the way!
Commander down!
Farewell.
I'll prove myself.
Open fire!
That all you got? Who's next?
Let's begin the lesson.
Let's get it on!
Who's next?
I'll murderize him!
Wait, what is that? Oh, that's one of their giraffe tanks.
Who's next?
I'm gonna attack! Take this!
Get lost!
It's going our way!
All right. Commander down! Let's end this!
Terribly sorry. In the name of Jetland!
That wasn't satisfying at all. You're so weak!
Who's next?
Observe the enemy.
Constant vigilance.
Something's coming.
I won't go easy.
Burn them all!
Something's coming.
Reinforcements!
Something's coming.
Stay alert.
Constant vigilance. Constant vigilance.
Great. Don't underestimate. Don't be so serious.
It's damaged.
They're attacking from a distance.
That all you got? That all you got? That all you got? That all you got? That all you got?
Don't underestimate a soldier.
Reinforcements! That all you got? That all you got? That all you got? Damaged.
We're in... I think we're in a territory we took before, so it's somewhere outside of Jutland.
Damaged.
Let's begin with stay alert.
That all you got?
Serve the enemy.
That all you got?
Let's do this.
Burn them all. Mission complete. As expected.
Our next target is here.
The original heart of Ruse, huh?
Indeed. The old Imperial capital that's now a simple, neglected granary. We will march on Mugen Ruse.
There's no strategic value to it. There's no Ragnite either.
However, the former palace is there.
I would have bet on you taking another shot at Kvaltis. What's the big idea?
I see what you're going for, Saul. A symbolic victory. Give the people something to convince them they can win this war. It'll be a huge boost to morale.
That's right.
Well, I won't be of any use. Got nowhere to write my articles now.
Don't worry. I'll do something about it.
How?
Nepotism.
The ones who let you go are at fault.
Gotta wonder what the hell's going on in Saul's head. I don't know how you keep rolling out one scheme after another.
I'm counting on you, Amlet.
Hmm?
Oh, terrible coffee.
That's a lot of drinks.
You're a drinker too, you know.
Don't feel like it.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing.
You made your point.
Been a while since you've made a face like that. Speaking of, everyone's so different from back then.
We didn't ask for any of this.
Yeah,
And part of us died that day.
we are trying to move on with our lives. Ever since we reclaimed Molda, I've felt a little more alive. Even though I was against the idea so much.
I know how you feel.
Something changed, Anne?
I don't know.
Something happened. I'm sure of it. Talk to me. I'll do it again if you don't speak up.
It's Ophelia.
What about her?
I know she wants revenge against the Valkyria, but she's more preoccupied with her responsibilities as princess. I don't get it. She never lets her emotions get the better of her. She's always thinking like a princess. Always thinking
I need to play more of Nier Automata.
It's a
Which I got a while ago.
She's lived in a completely different
Until that's done, I don't think I'm going to buy any more games.
It's fallen on me to protect the princess.
Ones which I'm
I
let's
think
playing
you
or
can.
streaming notwithstanding.
You're you, after all. Back then, we used to go exploring a lot. Saul, Baz, Freet. Those three would boldly go wherever their curiosity took them. Only you stayed by my side.
That right?
It's fine if you don't remember. Regardless, the Am I know is dependable. You can handle both completing our objective and protecting the princess.
I'm not sure I have what it takes.
You do. I guarantee it.
Okay, that's a great place to leave it for today. So we'll be back probably like next weekend, maybe before, with more. I'll see you all then. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I think we're about a bit over halfway through the game now.